friends, welcome. Today I'm going to be learning how to make delicious pour over. This is about probably the third time I've ever done a pour over. Not probably, it is the third time I've ever done it. The first two times have been okay, with some struggles in between. But yes, I normally don't drink coffee during the day because my husband goes to work and I only drink coffee when he makes it. And recently I've just been, take a sip because I can't resist it. I've just been wanting to learn a little more of what goes into it. My husband Dakota has been learning about coffee for the past 2 years. It's just something that he really digs. And I mean, he makes the best coffee. So I thought, why don't you teach me, and let's go ahead and record it. And if you guys have any questions about coffee, let me know in the comments and we'll do the best that we can to answer them for you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I made this delicious cup, and let's get started. It's good. So first thing first, I'm going to pick out the bean that I'm using and I'm going to grind it.
Correct.
Right. Okay. So today we are going to use the Ethiopian, which is this one, SM.
Yeah, that one works.
Okay.
There are two of them in there.
Right. And I was actually going to ask what the difference was.
There's different origins.
Okay.
From different parts of the country.
Okay. Doesn't matter which ones. They're both roasted on the same day, so freshness is equal.
Yep.
And for 2 glasses of coffee, I'm going to do how many grams of beans?
30 grams.
30 grams.
That'll give us about 2 8-ounce cups.
Okay, and I'm just going to be using my grinder's cup to measure my coffee. Alright, and that's 30 grams. Oh, wow. Whoa. 30.4. Should I take the bean out?
Yeah, a couple beans. That's good.
Oh, there you go. Okay. So we're going to come over here and grind them. So we have our grinder set to 15, and that is just the consistency or grind that we like, or
yes.
What makes the difference of how fine your coffee is? Sorry.
For a pour over, you probably want something around the coarseness of table salt.
Okay.
And the 15 on this grinder seems to be about the sweet spot for it.
Okay, and that really all depends on your grinder, you think? Or?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. So different settings for different grinders.
Okay, so I'm gonna dump the coffee. Got our coffee ground. Okay, so I will be washing our filter. Our Chemex filters that we use are just a square that will be divided in 3s, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so we will be applying the filter 3 layers on the beak or the mouth of the Chemex, and then the other part, or the other one layer, it goes on the back, and we just get it wet.
Correct.
Thoroughly, correct? Okay.
That's good.
And I actually have a question. So is it necessary that people wash it? If they don't wash their filter or wet their filter, do you think it'll make a difference in their coffee?
Yes. So if you don't wet your filter, you have potential to taste paper in your coffee.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. All right, so okay, so we are heating up the Chemex, pouring hot water Around the rim. Do you think that's good? Yeah. Okay.
Now dump the water out.
Should I swirl it?
Yeah, you should swirl it, definitely.
Swirl it around a little bit. And then we'll be dumping the water out, and we'll move on with pouring our coffee beans into the filter, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so we're good. Dump my coffee in the center.
Yep, right in the center. And
And
flatten
then-
your bed of coffee.
Is that good?
Looks good.
I'm gonna tear my scale, make a well in the middle.
Yep, and that will help saturate the grounds at the bottom of
Okay.
the bed.
Preheat my water again, make sure it's boiling, and start my timer.
Correct. You're going to add around 60 grams of water for 30 seconds.
Okay.
Okay. Start.
So we're good. And the water goes in the middle?
Yep, and we want it fresh off the boil because we're dealing with a light roast. So we want the water as hot as possible.
Okay, here we go.
Go. Make sure we're getting all the grounds wet.
$61.
Perfect.
Okay, we let it sit for 30 seconds, and then I start pouring again at 30 seconds to how many grams?
About 260.
260 grams. Okay, so that's bubbling.
Yep. That's letting off gas. The CO2 disrupts the brewing process, so we want to let it sit for a second.
Okay, and we go to 260 now when pouring. Yep. And it is the same thing. You just go...
Circular motion. Try to stay more in the middle.
Okay.
A little bit.
Okay.
Just we want to make sure that all the grounds are wet so we get a really even brew.
All right.
Okay, you might let it sit for just a second.
Okay.
See those bubbles?
Mm-hmm.
That's channeling, so we can go ahead and start more.
Okay.
Pouring.
And how's our timer going? Is it okay?
Yeah, we're good right now.
Okay.
And we're aiming for 480 grams total.
Okay, so we're at 252 and we were at 260, right? We stopped. Oh, that's 270.
You're good.
I'm good.
Don't worry
okay.
about that. Don't worry about
So keep going till
480.
480.
Just let it breathe for a second.
Okay.
Just like let some water down. And then we can start adding more in just a second. Go ahead. Okay.
Alright.
That's
Breathe.
it. Yep.
Okay, so right now we're at 353, so we need like another 100 grams more. Just 130 grams.
Okay, go ahead and add some more.
Okay.
It's 480.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right, and this should be done brewing at what time of the timer ideally?
With the Chemex, you're aiming for around 3.5 to 5 minutes.
Okay.
So looks like we're on a good schedule. Yeah.
Okay. I feel like it's going a lot lower than last time. Do you think it's just in my head, or is it actually brewing a little bit different than the last time that I did it?
It might be brewing a little bit slower. Some beans have more moisture content,
Okay.
and that will cause it to brew a little bit slower.
Okay. Takes longer to drip down.
Yep, but we're on a good schedule right now. This is going to be a good brew.
Oh, there you go. You can actually finally start to see the coffee there. Mm. So is that coffee on the sides? Is that okay? Like,
Yeah, that's those are fines that were produced in the grind. The better your grinder is, the less of those you have.
oh,
But
okay.
we're working with a pretty budget-friendly grinder.
Affordable. Okay.
Yeah. So I think we're
So
good. We're at about
Okay.
4-minute brew. That's perfect.
Okay, so we'll go ahead
and take the filter out, yeah?
take the filter out.
Um,
Smells so good.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and preheat those cups too.
Okay.
Move that to the sink.
Okay, so turn on the water.
Oh, it should be hot
It should be hot enough? Okay. So I'll go ahead and preheat the cups just so it keeps our coffee warm.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and stop this timer.
Nice.
Swirl this warm water around these cups. Okay. And we're good, right?
Yeah, go ahead and pour it.
Pour coffee. Let it cool enough for us to drink it. Okay. Those are some good cups of coffee. Okay, so let's let them cool.
All right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot. It's gonna be hot. Okay. I think it's good. What did you think?
I think it's really good.
Did you try it?
I tried it, yeah.
Okay.
It was hot.
What's different from the last one I made, do you think?
I think this one's a little bit cleaner than the last one.
Okay. Yeah, I think so too. But yeah, that is it. Thank you for teaching me how to make good coffee.
You're welcome.